What's up, YouTube? Spook Show Lucky here, guys. It has been a while since I've uploaded. Apologize about that. We've had a lot going on. We've actually moved, so it's just been hectic, chaotic, crazy. But with the move has come a new horror room, a new setup, and new props and figures and toys and all kinds of good stuff. So we're going to show you the new horror room setup, talk to you about a bunch of these things. So this might actually be a little bit longer of a video, but we're going to run through it all with the complete new setup. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, guys, so we're going to start right here in the hallway that comes up from downstairs. We've actually got a few of posters and pictures here hanging against the staircase, a couple things up here. Actually, the kids sleep up here. They love this stuff too. So we're just going to take this and we're going to walk straight into the horror room. Get to the good stuff right away. You see we've got some stuff hanging here. I didn't have a ton of wall space, so we were kind of careful on what we did. But as we go through the room, we will kind of discuss. So right here is kind of the media center of the room. This is where we have all of our game systems. So we've actually got like all the retro throwback systems, an Xbox, and the actual old school Atari, Sega. Like I said, all the throwbacks. Then we have a few busts up here. Of course, the Silver Shamrock, the Roy Burns bust, a couple of our other figures, and then some more stuff up here. These are just kind of some of the cheaper, tots busts that I bought. We've got all the living dead dolls behind here. So you can see we got Billy. That's Dead-Eyed Ash. We've got Michael Myers, Leatherface, and all of them are up here. Then we've got our 18-inch figures right here at the top. So, of course, we've got Freddy, Pinhead, Michael, Ash. These are some of these new figurines that I got. These are actually porcelain statues. These are really nice. So they display really well right here with all the rest of this. Then we've got just our regular kind of knick-knack stuff hanging right here. A Kane Hodder signed Friday the 13th poster, which I've got an interesting story about we're going to get to in a little bit. And then, of course, like our albums and these Toonie Terrors. I don't know if you guys have seen those things. Those things are really neat. I started kind of collecting those. I don't think I have all of them yet, but I am going to get the rest. And then to complete out this wall, we have all of our Blu-rays. And this is Blu-rays and DVDs, mostly Blu-rays. And a lot of these are the Arrow releases or Scream or Shout Factory, the collector's editions, things like that. So we have them all here. Some of them got out of whack on alphabetizing. So if you see something that's out of order, don't laugh. But those basically on this wall when you're facing. And then we have a nice, comfortable couch right here. And we put blankets on it because my dogs like to jump on this couch. We have our nice, comfy couch here so we can sit down, relax, watch some TV, or pop in a horror movie, play some games, whatever we want to do here. And this is kind of the wall that we're facing. We'll come right off that wall to our window wall, basically, and we have a lot of stuff here. We've got this animatronic Sam. This came from Spirit Halloween. This thing is pretty neat when you plug it in, which I'll show you right now. So how cool is that? That's really neat, right? And then we have a lot of our signed stuff. So we've got our Hatchet 2 screenplay signed by Adam Green. Our Freddy gloves signed by Robert Englund. Tony Moran signed script. And this is signed by Matthew Lillard and Tony Todd. And right here we have the windowsill. We've got our animatronic Chucky, our Linda Blair bust, and then the little Edgar Allan Poe thing. That is my favorite poet, so wanted to have that. We've got our zombie shotgun in case the zombies break glass. Our life-size Freddy here that we put together. And a life-size Billy the Puppet on the tricycle. So this Freddy is Chest of Souls Freddy. And this was made by Fear the Dark Studios. And then we've got some prints behind here signed by various people. So we've got Nick Castle. That's a Helen Back poster. St. Agatha. These were signed and came in a box set thing. And this is our picture that we just got back from Texas Frightmare not that long ago. Got these signed here. Of course, Sid Haig, rest in peace. We've got his signature there. And then some of the more expensive Friday the 13th busts right up here. And then we're going to kind of move on to this back wall. And this back wall is all of our IKEA Deltov shelves. And as you can see, they are filled with random various things. So we'll kind of take a closer look at some of these. And I'll just start on this far end down here. So we've got some NECA Ultimate stuff here. Just kind of some box stuff that I didn't put out yet. Our Pennywise bust. Freddy. We got the Chatterer. Then we got a Michael Myers and a Scream down there. These are little greeters. I've got a bunch of these. So I've got Chucky, Jason, Freddy, Michael, and this Sam one was new. I really like the Sam one. Moving on to the second shelf. Again, we just have stuff hanging here. Set up. This book's actually signed. It's really neat. And then we've got our Sideshow collectibles. And if you watched any of my other videos, these are some of my favorite things to collect. I really love these. The detailed artwork, the way they display, they just look really good. Perfect scale, all that good stuff. So we've got a few sets of those, and then we get into some of the Funko Pops. So we've got tons of Funko Pops. And then we've got things hanging in between, basically. And then we have some more Sideshow collectibles up top here. Signed. This is autographed. Reanimator syringe there. And then we have some more Sideshow collectibles. And I'm going to show you these, actually. So there's more Sideshow collectibles. So these, of course, if you know who Kane Hodder is, he played Jason Voorhees in the movies. And he played 7, 8, 9, and 10. But I actually got him to sign these Sideshow collectibles for me. So that's part 10, of course. Then we have a signature there. And then I got him to sign a couple other things. Those are the only two I believe I have that he acted in. So it was really neat. And I actually, when I show you the other thing, we'll get into that. So we're going to save that discussion. Some more Funko Pops here. I've got some of these. These are autographed right here. Malcolm McDowell, some of the chases, more rare stuff. And then we kind of have, this is more of the chase case or harder to find Funko Pops for the most part. As you can see, there's just rows of them. Moving on to our next case, we have the Puppet Master Blu-ray box set. I didn't know where to put that, so it's like that travel case set. A Ashy Slashy doll. And then we have our NECA Ultimate figures just kind of set in here. So we got bunches of those. And there's the 112 collectibles. Those are really neat. And then our last case, which is one of my more favorite cases, is a lot of the Leatherface stuff. So here we have, of course, Leatherface. His chainsaw fell, so it's just kind of propped up there. But we have our better Leatherface bust here. This one was actually signed by Gunnar Hansen and is made by Butcher Studios. Has the Gunnar Hansen COA there as well. Have a nice part 3. And then a TCM teaser trailer movie mask. Moving on to this side of the room. This is kind of the closet area. I've got my reaction figures hanging up here above. Mad Balls. And then we have this whole section of just kind of random stuff. It's got Blu-rays, busts, toys, collectibles, vinyl albums, whatnot. We got the chainsaw here signed by Bruce Campbell. We have some toys down here, some Crow stuff, some lunch boxes, all kinds of goodies. So what I was excited about were these comic books. So these are the Hatchet comic books, and it goes 0 through number 3, and I've got all of them. When you buy these from Ariscope Studios, they are signed by Adam Green. But I didn't think that that was enough, so I wanted them signed by Kane Hodder as well, since he plays, obviously, Victor Crowley. So I got all of my comics signed by Kane Hodder, which is really neat. I don't know anybody else that has all the Hatchet books signed by Adam Green and Kane Hodder. So as most of you should know, but if this is your first time watching, I will explain. I own a haunted house as well as a tattoo studio. But in the haunted house, we do different things every year. We have a pretty large attraction. This year, we actually hired Kane Hodder to come out to our haunted house. So it was really neat. We got a lot of one-on-one personal time with Kane. I don't know why I didn't video more and do a vlog with him or get him on the YouTube channel. it just went out. I don't know. I'm such a fan that really getting that one-on-one experience with him. He stayed in town for 3 nights. I took him to dinner. We hung out personally, just had some really good conversation. I've got his phone number. Like, we got to talk a lot. And we've been talking ever since then. So I would essentially say we've become friends. Hopefully he feels that way anyway. But we've had a lot of conversations, a lot of talk. He's a really nice guy, guys. If you get a chance to meet Kane, he is extremely nice. One of the best horror icon actors, I guess, that you could possibly meet. Just because of how great his attitude is with his fans. And then I got to see in between and the background. So I was personally Kane's handler, basically, when he was at the haunted house. And while we were talking and while we were hanging out, I got to see the after interactions, you know. So he would meet somebody and then move on. And even with some of the more obscure conversations, and I don't want to say people being mean, but people being kind of rude. For instance, I'll put it like this. We went to a news station, short story. We went to a news station, and it was a local station here, and they badgered him. And I say the word badgered. He might not use it that way, but I say the word badgered. There's one person in particular that was very adamant on, oh, well, you should wear your mask. Where's the mask? Where's the Jason mask? Be scary. Put on the mask. And he was like, I can't do that. Well, why not? Because when I put the mask on, people tend to die. You know, it was a great joke. But the way that they were asking him, it was almost like a demand. Like, oh, you need to put this mask on. Which I kind of thought was, I don't know, not appropriate, you know, because you're there to meet Kane Hodder. You're not there to meet Jason. You're there to meet Kane Hodder. And he's played more than just Jason, you know. So I get it where that can be frustrating. Me personally, I feel like if I was in this situation, I probably would have got pissed off and said something snarky, or, you know, made a rude remarks, or just been upset about it. But he wasn't. He actually just took the situation with stride, made a joke, and then never spoke about it again. So even like when he was meeting some of the fans, and some of the fans were saying things like that, like, oh, where's the mask? Wear the mask when you take a picture, almost demanding that of him. He didn't get rude with them, and even after they left, he never got rude. And he was speaking pretty freely. You know, he speaks his mind, and that's a really cool breath of fresh air with, especially a horror icon, just to know that this guy speaks his mind. He's very intelligent, and it was an absolute honor to meet him. So at the end of our meet, I brought him in my Sideshow collectibles and my comic books to get him to sign those. And I just thought it was really awesome. So, again, if you ever get a chance to meet Kane Hodder or hang out with him, definitely do it. He's such a good guy. We hope next year or another year after we can get him back. And hopefully you guys, I won't forget or get too caught up in the moment to actually record. Because when the haunted house is going, there's just so much going on. It basically is, my mind is on overdrive. And so this was like the last thing I was thinking about is, oh, let me record for fans to see, you know, and get one-on-one experience with Kane, which I totally should have done. But anyway, I will post a picture or something in here so that you can actually see the meeting, and, you know, we could talk about it later. And the last part of the room is the closet. So the closet is basically just a smorgasbord of items. We have these cereal dolls, some Funko Pops, a lot of plush figures. We have the life-size Tiffany because she is not standing up very well on her own. So I just kind of put her in here as the centerpiece. Then we have a lot more of the plush dolls. Some of these are kind of animatronic little goofy things that I found. We have the life-size Gremlin here. He doesn't stand up too well on his own either. But we've got some posters that we need to find a spot for, some camera equipment. We have the Sam, the hanging Sam. So this is a little bit different. Spirit Halloween this year, they really went all out with Sam. So we found like the Sam Fleece, the Sam, the animatronic Sam over there. All that good stuff. Then we have the Good Guys doll from Spirit Halloween. This one was really neat. I like that a lot. Oh, by the way, this animatronic Sam, you can take that head off and put this head on him. So this is kind of just like a box of stuff that I haven't figured out a place to put in our new house yet. But this mask or prop head bust piece does actually interchange with that one if you'd rather have that one on there. And then we've got the big Funko Pop Pennywise. So guys, this is pretty much the whole collection. Again, I'll just kind of give a brief walkthrough. We've got the closet area, this wall here, our TV and gaming room area. The Blu-ray section, this wall with a lot of our sign stuff, our life size and busts, and then our IKEA shelf spacing back here. So hopefully you guys think that I did an okay job utilizing the space in the room. Tell me what you think it needs, or what you think should be different, or what else we need to buy, because we buy a lot of stuff here apparently. But yeah, guys, I think it came out pretty well. We've still got a little space left for other things and other items, so we're going to try to keep building up on our collection and keep showing it off and continue to make videos and all that good stuff. And I know it's been a long time since I posted and uploaded, and again, I do apologize for that. I'm going to try to get more on the ball about trying to do some videos and some content at least once a week or so, to post something new, so that you guys get some kind of updates on what's going on in the horror world or whatever else we're doing. So hopefully you guys, like I said, enjoyed the collection here. Hopefully you enjoy the horror room. If there's any specific pieces that you saw that you like or you want to know more information about, definitely just leave a comment below. I'll tell you any information I've got on it, where I got it from, how much it cost, you know, or whatever I can help with. I'm here to help no matter what. So, you know, I don't mind answering questions. All you got to do is leave them below in a comment, and I'll try to get to that as quickly as possible. So when I'm making these videos, it's kind of weird, like when you're trying to talk to a whole group, because some people like the Blu-rays and they geek out on the Blu-rays, and then you got some people who are really into like the animatronics, and then some people who are really into Living Dead dolls, or really into props or bust or Funko Pops or whatever. So it's hard to like really stop on every single little piece, and I don't want to make these videos just too long or boring to some viewers and then exciting to others. I just kind of want to get through it more quickly. And then if you have any questions about anything, like I said, drop a comment below and we'll talk about it. Or if you guys think I should make a video on anything in particular, let me know. We can talk about that. I can pull things out one-on-one. Don't have a problem doing that. So, like I said, leave comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe for more videos in the future. And hopefully I will get on a more routine basis now that I've kind of slowed down from work on uploading more. We really appreciate your feedback, all your love, all your likes. Everything helps. We thank you guys, and we will catch you next time.